Welcome, friends. My name is Emmy. Welcome to Inktober. We're doing the challenge together, you and me, and you're on Zen with Emmy on YouTube. I'm so glad you're here. This has been a lot of fun. Today, I'm going to have a mint and a kiss because today we have our work cut out for us. We have a lovely pattern, and you're going to really enjoy it when you get the hang of it, I believe. So I've got all my supplies handy, ready to go. Gonna work right away in my creativity book and practice this a few times. The pattern is called Halofoil. It's by Ildica Boyd, and she does tons of patterns. This is the name of her site. So you can look them up and find out a lot of ways to do a lot of these patterns, which you can also, anytime you want, look up. Just go to the browser bar, type in Zentangle, patterns, and the name of the pattern, and you'll come up with lots of ways to do this, as well as going right to the hashtag Inktober Challenges 2024 that Stephanie Jennifer has posted. So I know you have the resources. Let's get started with Halofoil. If you remember how to make Mooka, Mooka is like this. It's a long stick that comes around, it does not close, and then you aura down. If you remember how to do this, Mooka, you're going to love this pattern. When you get the hang of it, you're going to be doing it all the time and wanting to show everybody. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this, and we're going to practice this a couple times on here. I'm going to make a huge, allow yourself plenty of room, a dome. And on the far end of the dome, on the far right side, I'm going to make that Mooka. And then I'm going to aura, like I did here, just for a small way. I'm going to make a second Mooka look like this. It goes like this, around, but it does not close. It's exactly the behavior of this one. That's on the right side. Now we're going to do this on the left side. Come on around here with that same Mooka pattern. Come all the way, but don't close it. So we're working right brain, left brain. Come up. Do exactly what you did here again. So come around and just don't tie it off. And come in here. Now you'd like to close these two, and yes you can if you want, and also you'd like to close these two, and yes you can if you want. That would be a different version. But what I'm going to do is bring this down. The story that Ildica tells is that in New Zealand, the Maori have hammerhead sharks that they think highly of. They think they're courageous beasts, which is true. And this is meant to replicate a hammerhead shark. So let's do a couple more just for practice before we're working in our cute book. Okay, so I'm going to start with a dome. This is just the way my mind works. If yours works a different way, follow along with me and then go at your own pace and speed. So I bring it around like Mooka, and then I'm going to mirror up here. I'm going to make a second Mooka. And the same as the other one, don't close it. Come to the middle and stop. Let's go the other direction. I'm going to come around here. Come up. Do a second Mooka that follows this direction. And I like to continue right on down. Now, one version that I have seen of this sweet pattern is to come off here like that. I just came off this inside Mooka with a wide kind of a line that comes down and then a series of stripes that echo along with the first one that we did. It has kind of a cool look to it. And I quite like that look too. So it's just fun, just more fun and more ways to do this pattern. You could do another one right below it. Like for instance, let's try that. Okay, so I'm going to make one that goes behind this one. Watch. Come around, go behind, come out the other side with that first Mooka. Come back, mirror the Mooka, do another, bring it up, do it again on this side. Mooka, don't close it, mirror, do another one that comes here, and then come toward the middle. This is actually coming quite close to the middle, isn't it? Isn't that fun? It's just the most fun pattern when you get the hang of it. So let yourself do this. Let yourself practice it a few times. So you see I've got tangulations with a capital N, capital Z, and then a dot and a lowercase n and z. I'm not sure if that's exactly right, so just try it out and see what you get. Okay, switching over to my very special book that I've been making with you. I'm on day 18, Halofoil, and I probably don't have near as much room, so the first thing I'm going to do is make this much smaller. Make that giant dome, come around, don't tie it off, do another one. Kind of toward the top. Let's do this the other direction. Aura. Come to the middle, except I'm not, as we already talked, not going to tie it off. I'm going to come down here. It does remind me of a hammerhead shark. Does it remind you of one too? I would expect. Now maybe I'll do one in the other direction because I have more room on this page than I realized. So I'm going to come around here with that giant dome, kind of like an umbrella until I make the turn here, huh? Come toward the middle. This one in the middle is supposed to be slightly smaller. Sometimes that works out right, sometimes not so quite so much. Make my Mooka the other direction. Up. A second Mooka. It was the second Mooka that got me until I practiced a few times. Then it all came together for me. So I'm here to say that you might decide you want to practice this a bunch. Now, I'm not going to do that treatment in the middle. I'm just not sure about it, but I would like to get some shading on here with you. So what I'm going to do is shade in here in each of these Mookas, kind of like I would if it was a regular Mooka. And I will probably shade under here where the hammerhead shark's head is. And I think that might actually, well, I can do a little in here too. A little in here would be welcome, I think. Now that I got that shade laid on there, I need one of my sharper blender stumps because this is a dinky little area for sure. And then get some shading. Follow along with what I already did. Let the shading just grow on itself. And this is fun. Now, probably the only thing that I wish I had done, and I will do a little more of, is I will, on each of where these Mookas are, I'm going to come back and thicken right there. I think that needs it. Just a little bit of thickening on each. Right here at the neck, you would call it. And maybe a little thickening here too. That is our sweet pattern halofoil. I hope you like it. I really enjoyed doing this with you today. I hope you'll take the time to like the channel. I hope you really did. I hope you liked what we did together today. I'm Emmy. I'm a CZT, and I really enjoy being here with you. And so if you let me know that you liked it, then I know that I'm on the right track. And if you have any comments or anything you'd like to say, please feel free to let me know anytime. Thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you again another time very soon. Bye.